on, guys? Your boy HQ420 here. We are back beyond the cube. We have got Corey the Grumpy today. All right, he's he's the damn grumpy today. I would ask him how he's doing, but he's grumpy. Y'all didn't see his tirade a minute before the show, but he's not feeling anything like at all. Hair on his head, facial hair, headphones, backdrop, lighting, camera, life.
T-shirt,
Fuck it.
collar. Look at this
T-shirt.
saggy collar. Like I feel like I'm a homeless person right now. Like I got nothing going for me.
Aren't we all a step away from homelessness?
You goddamn right.
It's just it's just lingering around the corner for all of us. I hope everybody out there is doing well today.
No, but
We're gonna
I
try to make
realize
it through it. Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
got some major. I have some
Yeah.
image issues lately. Not like I'm
Okay.
worried
What
about
you what
my
you what
my
you
my
mean?
personal image, but my
Oh,
professional
okay.
image, I'm not liking at all. Um, so look at my lighting. I'm a little yellow. I don't like that at all. Okay. My
Uh-huh.
t-shirts. I gotta buy all new clothes because all my t-shirts got this limp collar. I don't like that at all. Right. There's no solution I have in my house to solve my vanity problems at the moment. And so I'm gonna have to
Okay.
spend money to fucking revamp my everything. I need a new wardrobe. I need a shave. I need a fucking haircut. I definitely need some new sneakers. I need some new headphones. Even though these look new, these are cheap new hold me overs until I can get some good new. Right. And so um, yeah, I need I'm gonna redo everything. I just don't like it at all. I'm doing a lot more video. I'm doing like fucking 5, 6, 7 shows a week. I'm not like I don't even like doing that many shows, but I'm doing them, and so I fucking gotta get my shit together.
Okay. Okay. I mean, what we are we going full debonair? We're gonna start rocking the seat. You gonna rock the seat?
No, I ain't a faggot.
Ty-
I'll just.
He said, "Of
um,
course not. I'm not gay." I mean, what do you think
no,
this
I get
is,
into
man?
see maybe I don't know. Maybe some of them like I don't know like the plaid button up shirts that end at the short sleeves. You know, maybe some of them. I don't know, but then I feel like I should be in a ska band. Um, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll get some kind of robe, like some fucking robes, like Gandhi or something, or Roman Greco robes. Maybe I'll do that instead. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that sounds okay. Uh, you know, I guess
No, I'll tell you what
we
though.
can roll with
If I
that.
when I'm rich though, people got like personal chefs and shit. I'm gonna have a personal fucking barber who just takes care of my shit. Like, come in like every other day or something and give me a shave and a haircut. That's what I'm gonna
Here
do
we go,
for
right
sure.
here. But me and
Hey, you're not
Chrissy are
supposed to
pretty
agree with
sloppy at the
me,
moment, Corey.
motherfucker. You ain't supposed to agree with me. You're supposed to say nah, nah. You look fine.
No, no. I always. This is one of the things that I love. Okay. I was walking in the office today, and somebody was like, "Yeah, I'm slow," and I was just like, "That's you." You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that I agree with you. I'm just saying that you said it. Yeah, I mean, AKA I agree with you. You know, and I think that you're supposed to give what does it say? Words of encouragement. Okay, we've got words of affirmation. All right, to affirm something good, and then we got the words of encouragement when people are down. That's what you're supposed to be giving, Corey. Words of
Mm.
encouragement.
You know what else I don't like? My camera is new and it's okay. And when I fuck with the settings, I can get it to look good, even on the small. When I shrink it down for like the little corner image thing.
Uh huh.
Um,
Right.
but my monitor doesn't allow for it to sit center because my monitor has this big fucking round thing in the back, right? This big like sticks out like 2 inches, and so it's got to be on
Okay.
either side of the round thing, which puts my fucking image like I'm never centered. I'm always off to one side, and that drives. Then I got to tilt my monitor, and then I have to deal with my OCD for the whole fucking time I'm doing a show. So yeah, like I don't like any of this stuff. I want to get a new desk. I want a new life. That's it. I think it's time for whole new life.
Do you think you can just like conjure one of those things up?
I think it should be a place like when you trade in a car, you can just like trade in a life and walk out as somebody else.
Hey, can we corner that market? You know what I'm saying? Hey, people have problems. That's how you do business, okay? A solution to a problem. It's like I don't like my life. They said, "Well, come over here and we can see if we can trade you out for a new one." All right. Now, I'm not going to guarantee that you're going to like that life either. All right. Now, the people might ask for their money back. We don't have any money. All the money's gone. You know, and like they come back, it's like, well, I want a refund because I don't like this life. They're like, well, no. I mean, that's just it. So there's no money back. Okay. I mean, it's just like I can't do any of that for you. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people out there. Don't you hear the famous line, Corey? Somebody out there's doing worse than you. I don't give a fuck about that.
I don't give a fuck about them either. Yeah, fuck that. I don't care.
They're like, everything's not bad. There's people out there doing way worse than you. Is that supposed to make me feel good right now? Those are supposed to be is that the words of encouragement or is that affirmation? Which one is that?
I don't know. Both of those are you speaking Greek to me.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I'm speaking the dead language, the dead Greek language. I mean, so I'm speaking. Come on now, we got to be one of them. One of them. Words of affirmation. So I always, people always try to hit you with that. They hit you with the starving kids in Africa. They hit you with, folks having to go. It's like, look, bud, I get it, but how's that gonna help me get money today? That's what we want to know. How's that gonna help my scam game today?
I'm glad you brought up the scam game today because we got to talk about these crypto people's out of control.
Oh yeah, you sent me that one. What was her name?
Like
Mika. Wasn't that her name?
I feel like we're at an inflection point in society. Like,
is that what you feel like?
Yeah, so I'm starting to comprehend things. Okay, so when sometimes you analyze something that looks overly technical, important, and you think you're missing something on a big technical level, you're like, oh, this was supposed to just be outside my grasp of comprehension. No. And then I realized, no. What's going on in this crypto world is so absolutely underneath and beneath my level of fucking understanding of what's going on that I didn't stoop that low to grasp a hold of what was actually happening. These people are truly degenerates. So I'm going to try to make a comparison here. So I realized that these little communities that pop up, you got these like streamer communities with Kai Cenat and these other motherfuckers who I don't even understand at all how they got famous or none of that shit. But they're like a little clique and they got little sub cliques. And then you got viewers, and between all of them amassed, you got millions of kids watching this. And these are kids, right? These are like young adults. These are not people our age, right? And that's when I realized this whole fucking Dex Pump Fun thing is the same thing.
Okay.
It's a streamer based kind of community world. But the thing is, these people are pushing these tokens that disappear in like a day or two. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right
and folks
now,
run off with money.
There's like 10 million Dex tokens floating around right now. 10 million. Like, you and I couldn't count that high in the rest of our lifetime. So that's a fuck ton, right?
Yeah.
And it didn't dawn on me until I watched that video. Should we play this for the audience so they know what the fuck we're talking about?
Can we play it?
Yeah, we can play it. It's a clip. It was on fucking video. We can play whatever we want because we're rebels. We play what the fuck.
I was saying I didn't know if we could play it or not. Like they'd be like, "Oh, you're copyrighting my content." You know what I'm saying?
We don't make no money. We're not getting paid, so fuck their copyright.
We did, right? it's like we're brokies around here.
This video will make Cube about 7 cents.
Hey, I'm getting a solid about $2 per. So I mean, hey, bud, I'm knocking it down. Hey, I'm knocking it down. Hey, but some weeks it'd be looking good. I'd be like, all right, boys, we killing it this week. Oh, let me get this chick up here. Her name's Mika. Okay, before I bring her up, I'm with you, Corey. How are these people getting famous? Like when I watch Neon, I'm like, this dude's a loser, man. Like flat out. 100%.
I'm sorry, to me, the biggest loser of them all is that Speed bro. I fucking hate that Speed guy. He's the dumbest fucking. He should be a brokey smoking crack in the hood. I mean, seriously, that guy has. Okay, he can jump over a car, but give me a break, okay? teenage and early adult black males are extremely fucking athletic. It's like from birth. They're born jumping over cars. Okay, so I'm not impressed.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I get why he got something, but people like Jack Doherty, who's a total jerk off, right?
Oh,
You know
yeah.
that jerk off. He's a total jerk,
Douchebag. Yeah, douchebag.
and he's got like a Lambo and some hot little girlfriend. You know, I'm like, what? How's this fucking loser? Really, is that all it takes? Is you got the money? You could be a big fat fucker with like a 1 inch dick, and you got money, and you got hot girls on you. Is that how this works? Is
It
that really
is,
is
okay?
the same old trope I've been hearing my whole life actually true? I mean,
Yes, okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal when it comes to Punani, okay? You've got the ones that actually like and love you, and they'll be there when you got no furniture in the house, okay? All right. They'll slide you dust when you flat broke. Those are the ones that's ride or die. And then you got the ones whenever you get money who are there to try to extort from you. They're scallywags, scammers, and
I like
skeezers,
that word.
okay? And succubi. All right, that's
Suck
what
you
they are.
pie. Mm.
Yeah, they suck you by. Yes. And what they try to do is they try to get you to bust that nut in them, all right? So they can lock you down. They trying to extract nut. All right, I don't give a fuck what nobody says, all right? When these niggas get rich, I would I would not NOT entertain any chick unless I knew that I was going somewhere, I'm paying for services, and I'm leaving because it's too much pressure. All right. Because I feel like I'm getting played. I see it too much. All right. I see it too much. Okay. And and Chris got something for us right here. If you
Yeah,
want to
he's
be
right.
successful streamers,
I mean, here's the
go
deal.
ahead.
Like, so I started when I look back at some of this shit. Like, I love Asmongold. I like Asmongold a lot. I've been watching him for
Oh yeah,
fucking
he's straight.
years.
He's straight. He's straight. Yeah.
Um, and I appreciate his pivot to politics from
Hmm.
video games, but he still does both, which is cool. I like the combination of what I get from Asmongold. But that guy, he didn't start streaming World of Warcraft until like 2009 or something like that, right? I was
Right.
fucking playing. I played World of Warcraft from launch. Well, technically, it was about 2 months after launch, but that's pretty still goddamn close. And it just makes me realize if I had just I could have been a total dumb fuck and just broadcast my playing World of Warcraft because I played 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I
Hmm.
could have been fucking Asmongold. You know what I mean? Like it was
Right.
all about timing in that fucking market. Really. When I'll never forget, it had to have been about 7, 8 years, maybe more at this point. The first time
Hmm.
I ever heard that somebody made 50 grand in a month playing video games and people was watching them and paying them, I about fucking had a nervous breakdown. I was like,
Phone.
I busted my ass my whole fucking life and went to school and got a real job and did all this stuff, and I'm poor as fuck. And these fucking ninjas are motherfucking making 50 grand in a month playing video games. I
He
fucking
said, "No
wanted,
way."
I was like, life is not fair and fuck you. That was my whole fucking
Yeah.
thing. It's
Hey,
not. Life is the
but
most unfair thing that's ever been.
here's what I'll say, Corey. Asmongold and guys like Penguin and stuff, they're different type of streamers. They're streaming, they're creating content as far as dialogue, as far as with their games, or talking about politics or movies or what's going on. Not Jack Doherty, Neon, these fuckers are just walking around recording dumb shit. Like
And
you're not even
like
getting no info.
and it feels like they're trying to steal on some weird Mr. Beast shit because they have these like I don't even maybe it was Kai Cenat or Speed or one of these fucks did a thing where everybody was trying to sleep and they had like a drummer playing drums. Did you see
Oh
that
yeah.
fucking one?
Yeah.
And they do
Yeah.
like weird
Seen that
contests.
one.
And they did like Mafia-thon 3 where they fucking tried to stay up and play Mafia and get more subs the whole time and shit. And like every time they got a sub, it would extend the marathon, right? Like
Yeah.
this is some genius marketing stuff, but I don't understand what's entertaining about these fucks in the least. They're not role
Yeah,
models.
that's what
They're
I
not
don't get
people to
either.
be emulated. They're fucking
Yeah.
degenerates.
Yeah, I don't that's so I sit there and I watched a good portion of Jack Doherty, Kai Cenat, Neon, and I'm just sitting here watching it and I'm just like, am I supposed to be getting something from this? Like they just got a whole bunch of people around them. And look, trust me, All those niggas around them, if they were flat broke, they wouldn't be there. All right, every single one of them.
Bro, and them rooms got a collective IQ of like my shoe size. It's fucking unbelievable.
They be bringing the chicks in there. They just be in there just for eye candy. And then what they'll do, they'll get a celebrity in there. You know what I'm saying? They'll have Cardi B in there. They'll have
I saw Kim
what is it?
Kardashian on a fucking Kai Sanat stream,
Yeah, yeah.
and
She was on one. Who was
she like broke
so?
his table or something. And
Yeah, who was the other one? I
it's like
think.
these are just I seriously sit there and I feel my brain bleeding when I watch this stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's one. I swear to God, it's like ow my balls on fucking Idiocracy.
Right, right. I think they had Sexy Red up there on one of them because I seen the clip of that, and she was saying to people, it's like, people out there think I stink, but I don't. I'm like,
What? Okay, so and then here's the deal. And then like so you got these people and you got this weird and you have like this weird new hip hop crowd with this Bad Baby and the Sexy Red who produced probably the worst fucking trash that the ears have ever detected in the history of sound. And they're all in this weird little streamer kind of clique, and then they cause drama, and then there's like a slew of YouTube clips about, oh, did you see the
right.
drama between this bitch and this? I'm like, shut up! Ah! I just saw Bad
That's
Baby
the
on the
way
hood
it
of a
is.
car. How do I even know who Bad Baby is? I should go to prison for knowing who she is in the first place. And then she's on
Isn't
the
it the
top of
Cash Me Outside? Say Cash Me Outside. Cash Me. Is that
no,
her?
no, she's in the Bad Baby, man. What the fuck? You're black. You're supposed to know this stuff. And then so she's the
I
one
lost my
who's
black card a long time ago. That thing is fecal. Bud, they took it from me, and they like, Nikki, you can't get it back. I mean, they said that to me. It was just
no.
like
I
that.
think Bad Baby and Sexy Red are like this. Unless I shouldn't know this, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think they're like buddy buddy and in each other's videos
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah. How Bad Baby got famous is when she went on Dr. Phil and she
No,
said,
no, no,
"Cash me outside."
no. That ain't Bad
I'm trying to
Baby.
tell you.
No, you
Yes, it
stupid.
is.
No, it ain't. No, no. Bad Baby's black.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's just white. She acts like she's black.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. She looked
It's just
black in
like
this.
the Hulk movie.
No,
It's just like the
no.
Hulk movie.
She looked black in this photo. How she turned black for one photo?
She like she just had a tan that go around. But she damn white. But she act like a jig though. You know what I'm saying? And when she turned 18, she made her OnlyFans immediately.
I can't
And
believe this. I can't believe Bad Baby's the
folks
Cash Me
got paid.
Outside girl, dude. It's like finding out that fucking Superman is Clark Kent.
Yeah, it's just yeah, but he's got those hypnotic glasses. That's how nobody knows. Did they put that in the comics? Is that in the comics? The hypnotic glasses.
Oh, you don't want to get in this conversation because it leads right to the Jews.
Okay.
I'm tired of the
Come on,
Jews. Not
Corey.
today.
Come on, Corey. I mean, this can't lead right to
Okay,
him. I
so
mean,
here's the thing. So Superman wearing the glasses and hiding his identity was a nod to how stupid the Goyim are. That the Jew can hide amongst them, and that his entire identity is hidden from them by a pair of glasses. That was the analogy with Superman.
holy
He's a
shit.
Jew. It's Jews are the best. We're Superman. That's the whole thing about Superman. I swear to God, once you see it, you can never unsee it.
Man.
Just
Well,
like
let's say that. Let's say.
the vampire one's my
Uh-huh.
favorite because the vampire
What? Well, they
legends
can't
came
see their
about Jews.
reflection.
Yeah, can't see their own reflection. They live in filth and squalor. They operate under the darkness of night. You know, they operate in the shadows, not in the daylight. You know, that's the whole thing. Just the Star of
Oh,
David
okay.
around the neck.
I'll be damned. All right. I
Oh wait,
mean,
no, I'm not done yet. Trolls,
uh-huh.
trolls. They live under the bridge and they charge you money to cross. Where do you think that fucking came from? They have the big nose. Trolls. So what else from history is about the Jews? I don't know, but for next episode, I'll make a list.
We just have a whole list. We have a PowerPoint presentation. Here it is. It said throughout the history, everything the Jews installed themselves in. Let me hold on. Let me put this up here right quick with this Mika chick. Yeah, that's who it is. Dude, this shit is ridiculous. When you sent me this, I'm like, what am I looking at? I wasn't even sure. Let me see this up here. This is the one. Here we
It
go.
was so much fun saying that Malcolm D. Gods was a fucking bitch. What are you gonna do now, Malcolm? What are you gonna do? Take me off of crypto and the blockchain? Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. What are you guys gonna do? Call me ugly? Call me a hoe? I'm not here to be a model, guys. I'm here to speak truth live on Pub Fun, and I'm here to make money. Okay? I like money. It's money. And you
All I really
should
wanna
too.
see is the. I don't really need a D, I need the. All a bad bitch need is the. I got pants in the coop. Bustin' up.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be copyrighted. Who is this chick, man?
She's a nobody. That's the fucking thing. She's nobody. She's
Who?
fucking nobody. She's goddamn nobody. Okay? Her only talent is probably licking balls.
What? That is a talent because it's a very tender area. So, I mean, hey, that's the most talented. All right. I just say it's like I'm gonna play with the balls. I'm like, let's settle down, okay? Let's stay away from those, all right? Because I mean, one false move and this encounter is over. Okay, encounter's done.
Oh, you got
But
the
what?
you got the follow-up video in the car?
Oh,
She
did you
got
send
like
me that one?
I don't know if I sent it or not, but she ended up doing
I don't think
like
you sent me that one.
4.
You sent me the one. No, you sent me the one where her crypto had like crashed,
Yeah,
and
play
she
no,
said
no,
somebody else had took the domain or whatever. That's the one I seen.
Let's look at this piece of shit crypto. It's called Win.
Yeah, I seen. Yes, I don't. How can it be a win though?
It is not. It's a loss. Okay, and once I show this, I'll explain why these people are fucking retarded. They're okay. So it is not possible to like walk away with big money. Where the fuck is my shit? No, that's not it. What the hell? Damn it, Riverside.
And what you trying to do?
I'm trying to share a screen and it ain't registering in my other browser. I'll just switch.
No, it
browsers.
ain't gonna do that, man.
Motherfucker, what's it's 2025 and shit still don't work the way it's supposed to. I don't fucking understand.
Yeah, but you either do your entire window or you do your window, entire screen, or the Chrome tab.
Here we go.
Damn, man. I ain't been using this but forever.
All right, so this is her bullshit token. So, what do we got on 15 minutes? What's a 1 second chart look like? All right, so we'll walk through this launch. Where the fuck are you? 5 minutes. There we go. We'll do the 5-minute chart. Yeah, 5-minute chart. So this piece of shit launches. This is how all these fucking scammers, and these people are scammers. Make no doubt about it. This bitch made like something like 50 or 60 grand that night in Dex fees. They call them creator rewards because they're fucking spoon fed to these idiots. But what they are fundamentally transaction fees. And so she made all that money, and she probably dumped her token like right in the first 5 fucking minutes. So it launched here. It gets pumped up to what, a market cap of 1.371 million, 1.37 million roughly, right? And then that's it. That's the whole fucking thing. The whole fucking kit and caboodle is done in 30 minutes. And look what it's done ever since. Nothing.
Isn't that what it did with old Hawk Tua? Man, is she even making anything else?
She put out
Hawk
some
Tua
video
fell off
recently.
she fell off the planet though. Like she talked about
Well, bro,
spitting
she
on the
scammed
dick
a bunch
and
of
then
people.
yeah, her whole
So
thing was a scam.
let me show you a comparison. Let me pull up my IMT chart. We'll talk about how awesome my fucking token is because motherfuckers don't go to the goddamn moon. Here we go. This is IMT right here. IMT right now sitting at $121,000 market cap. This is our token that we launched a couple months ago. And so this thing's kicking ass right now. Look at all these buys. This is like organic traffic. We're not buying any bot traffic. We're not paying fucking Dex ads. Not, we got one sale area, but look at this. We're doing good. I'm stoked, right? The problem is nobody knows about our token yet, but we have some major, big partnership deals that we're working on the back end. This motherfucker, we have a target of 10 million market cap in 2 years, which is just under 100x. It was 100x a couple days ago, but we're confident we're going to hit a 10 million market cap in 2 years or less. And if we get these partnership deals that we're working on, they are going to, we'll get there in the next 6 months. So that's what's going on with
Independent
INT.
media token, people. Independent media token. Get you some Solana, and then purchase that independent media token with the Solana. That's how you do it.
So this is a 2-month-old chart. We launched July. Actually, it was July 1st. It says June 30th, but it was technically Australia time. So, but this is an amazing chart. This is a great chart. And this is like, we didn't buy any volume or none of that stuff. And we'll compare that to like this other bullshit chart, right? Look at this. Look at this fucking garbage, right? Look at that. That's a dead coin. They don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. The life of this coin was 24 hours, less than 24 hours. It was like 6 hours. Like, here we go. This is the point it died right there at noon, at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, September 17th. Boom. Everything else is a dead cat bounce. A dead cat bounce, meaning like if you were to throw a dead cat out a window, it's going to bounce at least once, right? And that's the stock market term for, because everything when it hits bottom, it does a dead cat bounce. And that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing a dead cat bounce starting right here. And this little bit of motion, for the past couple hours. But this ain't going to go shit. Well, then what they might do a second pump on it, but it won't get as high as the first one, and then it's going to die, and it'll be the typical, what do they call it? There's a term for it. I forget what the term is, but like it's a very distinct. No, it's a downward chart. Like it goes down like this, and then it goes up like this, and then it goes down again, and then it's done. And that's how that works. So yeah, but this coin's dead, and these people, okay, how many motherfuckers? This is the thing they don't tell you. Like how many people? Oh, Chris, you can buy that at any DEX. You got to use Phantom Wallet or one of those wallets. But that coin, how many people got wrecked? How many people bought into that and lost money? Like when you see these people doing these big,
all of her followers, every single one of her followers, like all of them, That's who bought it. Like the nigga buy it. It was all her followers. It's just like flat scam job. You just like, dude.
They're pumping it like, and what did she say in that video? The first one, she's like, "Oh, get up and dance. When you get up and dance, your money goes up."
Yeah, and we know
people
that's
like
not
that who should. It's people like that the SEC exists. The SEC exists to put people like that in fucking prison, right? So yeah, these and like all these kids out there. When I really dug into this pump fund market, it's kids, bro. When I say kids, I mean young adults, early 20s, maybe even late 20s. It's literally gambling. It's literally gambling. And if you really are going to gamble, why don't you just learn how to play online poker or something? You'll do much better. Seriously.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, the Hawk Tour girl, Haley Welch. The last time she did a podcast was 3 months ago. And it's Haley Welch Tells All Crypto incident, and she ain't done one since. So I guess it didn't go over too well. A whole bunch of people like, I want my fucking money back. It's like you don't deserve to get your money back, man.
So for people on the outside who are interested in like getting tokens and understanding this world a little better, really, it's an interesting space. Like over the years, I mean, the space has evolved a lot. I've seen it when I got into crypto. Ethereum was brand new. Ethereum had just finished its ICO, and the DAO hack had just happened, and they were in the recovery phase. So it must have been within like 6 months of Ethereum's launch, and that was the big hotness. Ethereum was the hotness. But it took many, many years for them to really build a stable, decentralized ecosystem. And honestly, Solana does it 100 times better than Ethereum ever did. But the better we've gotten in functionality, the more centralized we become. Like, don't kid yourself at all. All these cryptos that are not Bitcoin are centralized. They are not decentralized. They might function in a decentralized manner. It's like my GMO seeds were organically grown. and that's what I get at the grocery store in the organic section, right? Organically grown GMO seeds. It's the same thing, right? That's kind of how I see it. But the Solana market is fucking amazing. And as far as it's proving Solana's growth, scalability, elasticity, it is unbelievably efficient at what it does. I mean, it's doing billions of dollars per day in exchange of these shit coins. And if nothing else, the sheer volume of these shit coins has like shown how much the ecosystem can handle, which is amazing, which is great, and it's good for long term. Like honestly, I think right now, Solana is potentially a better midterm investment than Bitcoin or anything else, because I think in the next couple years we're going to see the $2,000 Solana. I think it's a guarantee. You'd have to hit like 2,200 or 2,300 for Solana to match the market cap of Ethereum, and it's going to do it. It's going to surpass Ethereum. So I see that probably a $3,000 Solana is probably a reality in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Easily. I mean, it's a 10x investment. I'd say guaranteed, which is amazing for independent media token, because as independent media token grows and the value of Solana grows, how the LPs work, the LP is always balanced unless you add like there's ways that you can put it off balance, but a single pool, you can add additional pools, which makes it off balance, but pools are always balanced. So the amount of Solana on one side will always equal the value of the tokens on the other side. So that means if independent media token didn't go up in value at all for the next year or two, but Solana went up 10 times, IMT would go up 10 times to match it. You know what I mean? So I already did the math on it at one time. Let me do it again real quick because I'm curious. But if you got Solana hitting like $2,000 fucking dollars, you got 2,000 Solana, and we're sitting on, let me see, and let's just say at a small LP, well, let's say like 50. That's $100,000 in the LP. That's a $200,000 LP. And so what is that? And that and that will take the fucking market cap and like 10x it, right? So independent media token doesn't even need to go up in value independently. As Solana goes up in value, IMT will go up because the way we structured our liquidity pool, which to me is like a fucking no-brainer. I mean, when Solana 10x's, our current market cap will 10x just because Solana did. So what are we at? 120? We're looking at a 1.2 million market cap, and that's without independent growth.
Right.
That's what we're gonna have independent growth, right? We're gonna hit that 10 million fucking market cap, like guaranteed. To me, it's like not even a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And that will give the project $1 million a year, give or take, to fund independent media projects. That's a lot of fucking money.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is right now. By 2035, it'll be nothing. You'll be sitting there looking around like, shit, I need 10 million. Hopefully we won't go down that hole. I don't know. They did say, was it the Fed cut rates? Cut rates by, was
not enough to do anything.
0.25?
So Chris, as far as your question goes, read Chris's question.
You go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna put it up here on the screen. Technical question regarding crypto. Every time a coin pops and people cash out in America, doesn't it help devalue U.S. currency?
I don't know that statement is like a direct is completely accurate. But what I will say is, when you're seeing Bitcoin go up at these amazing levels, part of that is the devaluation of the dollar. Anytime money shifts from one currency to another currency, yes, that affects the overall global trading value of that asset, in particular the dollar. And so 100%, as people are buying and selling Bitcoin, it is affecting the value of the dollar. But here's another thing, but not on the scale. I mean, I think it's more of an indicator of the collapse of the dollar than anything else, than a byproduct of crypto, because we forget every single day hundreds of trillions of dollars, if not quadrillions of dollars, move on these markets. There's a quadrillion dollars of assets out there. Okay. The entire crypto fucking market as a whole is worth 4 trillion. Bitcoin is 2.2 trillion. It's a drop in the bucket of the financial systems that are out there. So it can't have too much of an impact other than speculation because it's so small in comparison to everything else. When you see people pulling out of other assets to get into Bitcoin, then you know that there's a major problem with the stock asset class or the dollar itself. But it's unique because Bitcoin is it a currency? Is it gold? Is it what is it? People still debate over what it actually is, right? When you exchange value, right? If I got a cup of iced tea and I give you a cup of iced tea, I just gave you value, right? So where do you draw the line on whether on how to categorize what Bitcoin is? And they have even more trouble with Ethereum classifying products like Ethereum and Solana because they are a multitude of things in one, all in a value transfer. You know what I mean? And so it's people keep trying to fit these these new types of things into like the definitions of old, and it's hard to do that, right? Like this entire like it's so crazy because like if you ever had any kind of like offshoot of the stock market that was participating in activities that like these meme coin fuckers are participating in, dude, the SEC would have been pulling their fucking hair out of their heads. People would be going to jail. New laws would be getting passed. And the fact that this meme coin space and these DEX trading exists in the first place is just proof of the absolute lack of control the government has over any of it. Even for them to trace it, like for them to, dude, how many millions of transactions are going on Solana every single day? Solana is doing way more transactions and far more throughput than Bitcoin is doing, and Ethereum. And it's all these meme coins, which is wild. It's crazy, the lunatics have taken over the asylum. So I forget where I was going with that, but this new space that we're in is not like anything the world's ever seen. And I think the amount of chaos going on is equal to the amount of, how do I say this, privacy protection, or the things that we hope to get out of crypto, the privacy and all this, and do it and not have to report everything, and you can't track it, right? I think just the sheer chaos in the space and the lack of ability to interpret or understand or control it is achieving the same effect as if we had direct privacy measures implemented. You know what I mean? Because all the privacy coins kind of fell apart. Monero got 51%. Monero is pretty much dead. Like nobody should buy Monero ever again. Monero got co-opted. One company ended up scraping up together like 52% of the hash rate, and they did a 6-block reorganization just to prove they now control Monero. So Monero's dead. And Monero was how it worked as a privacy kind of thing was that like normally you send a Bitcoin transaction, it's got a signature, right? It's got a digital signature on it, which links it to the wallet that came from. But when you have something like Monero, it's built on a protocol that uses what's called ring signatures. And so what you'll do is you might have a dozen transactions in like what would be a block, right? And so instead of each individual transaction signing its own transaction, all of the transactions are grouped, and then there's one signature on it, right? And that is supposed to alleviate the ability to trace it. But the problem is that there's not enough people using it to fill up the rings in order to provide the privacy protection. So it's really easy to crack Monero and figure out who's sending what. Well, at least from what wallet to what wallet, because there's not enough people using it. So then what they were doing, they were putting these like fake transactions in there to confuse people trying to figure out stuff. And then you start getting a complicated system on top of a complicated system, and the whole fucking thing shoots itself in the foot, which is what Monero did. The best that we can hope for is some sort of eventual additional layer that offers protection like that. But who knows? I don't think the anonymity issue is a problem in Bitcoin at all, or crypto in general. It's very, very, I mean, they can trace you, but like the cost, if they were to try to figure out my Bitcoin transaction history and what cryptos I was doing, bro, it would cost tens of thousands of dollars to hire the company that they would need to do the analysis. For what? For me, because I skimped out on a couple thousand in taxes. Not worth it at all, right? So we end up with that kind of situation.
No. Yeah. They go after big fish. When they go out there fishing, buddy, they throw the little ones back. So they ain't messing with that. I'm gonna show you this clip from Jerome Powell talking about the cuts and why they made it. And I just want once you hear this, I want to know if he said anything and if it makes any sense to you. Because I listened to it and I was like, I was scratching my head. So let me pull him up right here. Old Jerome Powell. Here we go. Let's let him go. Right.
You can say is this, that over the course of this year, we've kept our policy at a restrictive level, and people have different views, but a clearly restrictive level, I would say. So, and we were able to do that over the course of this year because the labor market was in very solid condition with strong job creation and all those things. I think if you go back to April and now look at the revised job creation numbers for May, June, July, and August, you can I can no longer say that. So what that means is that the risks were clearly tilted toward inflation. I would say they're moving toward equality. Maybe they're not quite out of equality. We don't need to know that, but we do know that they've moved meaningfully toward greater equality, the risks between the two goals. And that suggests that we should be moving in the direction of neutral. And that's what we did today.
So what did he just say, man?
What he said was that once upon a time, the job market was strong and inflation they had a better envisionment on how to overcome inflation then. But now we have a weakening job market, and inflation and job market are on parity, which is where they're trying to get them on parity, right? So they balance each other out. But that's not where we're at.
Job market ain't weak, man. Here's what we got. Okay.
Basically, that we're
AI.
fucked.
Yeah, AI, which the nigga said that the AI was gonna take your job, and then we send the illegals back home. So I mean it's just what job creation? Shit, it looked like you were creating jobs because you had all these illegal folk coming over when the border was wide open. It's just a look of. That's it. And all of it phony. Like everything we do is fake. For the
Yes.
most part.
Mhm.
It's just we just fake everything. It's just like, oh yeah, the job creation market, I mean, it's really strong. And then well, once we went back and actually looked at the revised numbers, I'm like, well, hold on a second. What were you looking at to start off with? It took you 3 months to go back and revise. Oh shit, round to 3 here and drop a 0 there. Oh man, we miscalculated by 500,000 jobs. I'm like, hold on a second, man. Look,
Okay,
we're
hold on.
supposed to
Let me
be.
clear this up for you. Let me clear this up for
Uh-huh.
you. No, bro. They lied, bro. They lied. They do it on purpose to make shit not look so bad. They were like, oh, we'll just let the next administration, we'll kick the can down the line for them, and then they can explain it. No,
Yeah,
fuck these people. They lie.
I mean, but they cut a 0.25%, man. They said now's the time to move towards neutrality
That ain't shit.
because
That ain't
everything's looking
2.25 ain't nothing.
equal to something. Now that because of reasons. I mean, it's just like I'm like, okay, Jerome. Hey, riddle me this, Corey, because I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Okay, so the Fed's not part of our government, but our president nominates the chairman of the Fed. Help me out here.
This is called
I'm like, huh?
corruption.
I'm like, hold on a sec, what? Because
George
folks like the Fed,
Washington would have
okay, that's
shot these
government.
motherfuckers. George
Yeah, I
Washington would be
know.
like, you fucking redcoat.
That nigga would have chopped down the apple tree. Was that him or was that Abraham Lincoln?
No, that was Isaac Newton.
Oh,
Isaac Newton
shit.
had the apples.
Yeah.
George Washington had the cherries.
Okay, cherry tree. I'm sorry.
But I hear that's myth. I hear he really didn't have a cherry tree.
Oh, is that right? Some people said they had wooden teeth. That was the first
I think
dentures. They
that's
were
bullshit
wooden.
too. I think that's false also. Let me Google that shit. Let's just
You don't think so?
continue to destroy our childhood perceptions. Did George
That's what they said,
Washington
man.
ever have wooden teeth?
It's gonna tell you yes.
No, George Washington never had wooden teeth. The widespread belief his dentures were made of wood is a persistent myth, and I'm not going to read the rest of it. No wooden teeth.
Damn. So no wooden teeth.
You'd think back
That's
then
a
they would make
shame.
them out. They would make teeth out of like whalebone or something. That's what I want. I want some whalebone teeth.
Man, that will cost, but that costs you everything that you ever made in your entire life to get them. Whalebone,
Oh, what
they
about
gonna bust
ivory?
your
Can I get
ass.
some ivory teeth?
No, man, no. Do people still smuggle ivory? They still go kill
I think you'll
elephants
go
and
to
stuff for
prison for like
ivory?
ever if you do that. I
Yeah, I
think they
think
cut your
so.
hands off in some countries.
You think they still take the risk though?
Probably, yeah. Black markets are or they're underground for a reason.
So they're black for a reason. I mean,
I didn't mean it like
the
that.
black markets are black for a reason. Just like you know. I'll say it. It's okay. I don't have my black card, but I look black, so it's good enough. Hey, so we'll take it. All right, we'll take it at face value. But I mean, Jerome may be right. I mean, things. And you're probably right. You know, things aren't looking up. I see that a lot of the fast food restaurants are starting to uh, come through with value meals now. McDonald's is getting deep.
I'm confused
They
about
coming with
McDonald's
it.
though. What's the difference between
Oh,
a
okay.
value meal and the extra value meal? Because I just saw the ad because the
It's
extra value
extra.
meal is back. What's
Hold
extra
on.
about it? Extra don't sound
Hold on.
good.
Let's
Extra
see.
sounds expensive.
Well, it's extra. It's you got your regular value, and then you got your extra value. Like
Oh,
this
I see what you're
is
saying. How
even
about this?
better. It's even better.
How about them? How about they just lower their fucking prices? How about that? They think of that shit instead of this limited time special, motherfucker. No, I don't want a limited time special till you hope I forget that you raised the price again. No, just lower the fucking price. How about that?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Limited time. Limited time special. Oh, I see right here. Extra value meals. Let me see what this is. Hey, featured. This doesn't seem like an extra value meal. Big Mac meal, $8. Is that extra value? Double quarter pounder with cheese meal. This is extra value. $10.89.
Okay, so
Is it?
I
Is
understand
that
times have
extra value?
changed, and it ain't the back in the day. I remember I worked at McDonald's in 1993, 92 maybe. I was 15, my first job, and we'd have the special days. It would be like Founder Day again, and it was like 49-cent hamburgers and like 39-cent cheeseburger or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal: a motherfucking double cheeseburger from McDonald's, the standard double cheeseburger, or the McDouble, or I don't know what the fuck, because I think they have a double cheeseburger
Yeah,
and a
McDouble.
McDouble.
Yeah, they do have a McDouble and a double cheeseburger. Double cheeseburger a little bit bigger than the McDouble.
That's stupid. Whoever came up with that should be fired. Okay, literally, I like how Five Guys has like 3 things on the menu. They got a burger, they got the cheeseburger, they got the double cheeseburger, and then you can
And a
get a
hot
hot
dog.
dog, and then fries, and that's it. Not confusing at all. And so, but McDonald's, like $2, $1.99 is what a double cheeseburger from McDonald's costs. A Big Mac, I can see a Big Mac being, $4.99. I can understand that, but not the Big Mac of today. The Big Mac of today is like 20% smaller than it motherfucking used to be. But like if I
Right.
want to feel, if I'm hungry and I just need to get something quick on the go, if I want to go to a goddamn drive-through, I had better be able to get like the most expensive combo on the fucking menu for $10 plus tax. $9.99 plus tax. I can live with that. Motherfucker. Okay. Oh, dude, I got so mad the other day. I fucking dude. I did this just the other day, 2 days ago. Maybe was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. I fucking went down to Denver to see Charlie Talk, and I stopped at. We got a place here called Taco John's. Okay, if you ever see a place called Taco John's, you keep driving. I knew their tacos are terrible. Their tacos are no good. The soft tacos are okay. They're a little heavier than the Taco Bell taco, but their hard tacos are dog shit. Like I feel like I'm eating something out of fucking a Walmart like cardboard box. But I go in there and I get me a motherfucking number 2. I look on the wall, and the number 2 is the 2 soft tacos and these little potato things and like Coke, and it was $9.99. And I'm like, I can live with that. So I put in my order. After I put in my order, I look to my right, and there's a poster on the wall, and it said, "Get these limited time combos." And the same combo that I got, plus a burrito, was $2 cheaper. And that
Okay.
motherfucker he didn't even point out to me that I can get this combo. So I feel like I got double fucked.
And yes.
Yes.
And
Double
yes.
fucks.
Well, look, Corey. They got so you've got what they call the meal deals. All right, you got a $5 meal deal. It comes with a McChicken. You get a small fry. You get a small fry, not a medium, but a small fry. So you get that little bag of fries. So you're gonna eat those in about 2 handfuls. 4-piece chicken nugget and a drink. Do you think that's a good deal? Meal deal.
$5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's doable. That's doable.
Okay, so you got that. So you can work with that. You can do the hot and spicy McChicken meal deal. You can do the $6 McDouble meal deal. That one's $6 for the
What do you get?
McDouble meal deal.
You get a McDouble and a fries and a drink
Fries, drink, and a 4-piece nugget.
for
Or
six
you can do
dollars.
the yeah, or you can do the $7 daily double meal deal, which they've got a burger called the Daily Double. You got a McDouble, you got a double cheeseburger, you got a Daily
Everything,
Double.
everything you're saying sounds very reasonable. These should be standardized prices. Like, if they can afford to do it for a limited time, they can afford to do it all the time. Like, I'm not the guy who ever goes to McDonald's. Do you want to know why I go to McDonald's periodically? Because my fucking dispensary that I'm at like 3 times a fucking week is right next to McDonald's. And so if I happen to
Mhm.
get there before 10:30 in the morning, it's like sacrilege to not go and get a fucking sausage, burrito. It's only, well, those
Okay.
motherfuckers, them sausage burritos, I'll tell you what, man, back when I was a cop, when I was working in the sheriff's office, this is when I did my doctor supervised weight loss because I was a big fat guy. I was like 260 pounds. So I was big. I would go to McDonald's every morning and I would get 2 of those and a cup of coffee. And that was my breakfast for my whole diet. And that would cost me like $3.50. It was like $1 each for the fucking breakfast burritos, and it was like $1.50 for the coffee. And that was totally acceptable. That same exact fucking meal, 2 sausage burritos and a coffee. The coffee's I think it's still $1. Each of the burritos is $2.50, so that's 5, 6 plus tax. Yeah, I'm looking at an additional $3. So in 10 years, just over 10 years, the price of that is doubled. That seems unsustainable.
It's because it is. I mean, it's because it is. Now look, well
Explain to me how they say we had like
uh-huh.
3 or 4% per year inflation. Is that what 3 or 4% per year inflation looks like? Because I don't think so.
It's not exactly. Well, we had like that 50% inflation back during COVID. So I mean, it's just like I mean, they said, "Oh, inflation's up to 8%." I'm like, "Y'all niggas need to readjust your numbers because shit doubled, man." I mean, everything doubled. I don't know what y'all talking about. But it and look, here's where it hit me first. All right, because I remember this. So my girlfriend, she likes to when we go out places, different places, she likes to get the salmon. All right. And so I remember I went to Outback. All right, because of course, you had to do the to go order because nobody could sit in the restaurant because it was too dangerous to sit down and eat. Um, so we got the to go order, and the minute I went and I went online and I was like, I looked at the price. I was like, salmon's $21 now. I was getting it for 13. I said, shit. I was like, damn, man, it got smaller. I was like, oh, okay. So this is inflation. Like this is what it looks like. I got you. Like I can't say that
Well,
I ever really like felt inflation like throughout my life until all of a sudden it just like well
right, right,
you had the one time where the gas prices back in '08 jumped up to like $5 a gallon out of nowhere and it's
right.
like oh what the fuck and then but to COVID like 2021 hit and you're like what I mean what happened to these prices like it just shot up astronomically
Well,
overnight.
it is 100% connected to um, all the wars in Afghanistan and fucking Iraq that lasted 20 years, where they devalued our currency in order to fight those wars. combined with the $20 trillion they printed during COVID, and that's the result. Your dollar was devalued. It was intentionally devalued, right? So here's what I don't fucking get. How the fuck can anybody in government, they pass policy and law that devalues our currency. They don't pass any laws that increases the amount of money people are getting paid, and yet they still expect us to pay fucking taxes when they've been stealing our money through inflation the whole fucking time. That's what really puzzles
Right.
me. At this point in time, with the amount of lawlessness going on, I don't understand how they can be going after anybody for failure to pay taxes, like at all, ever again. At this point in time, the level of disgust of the government and fucking around in society, especially under Trump, you can exploit that. And to me, it's just ridiculous that they could even expect people to pay at all. Like the amount of money they take from us is unbelievable. They probably take what, a quarter
Hey,
of your
look.
money.
Let's see. Probably about 30%. If I go, no, okay. So hold on. So depending on what all you have, of course, is how much money they take because it's not only about salary alone. Okay, so if we go just straight salary, let's say you make $100K a year. All right, federal, Social Security, and state, if you have state tax. Some places don't, but that's going to be 30% gone right there. Boom, poof, it, finita. Now let's start talking about sales tax on things that you have, things you buy, which is everything. Okay, so that's another 5 to 10% gone. Now let's start talking about if you own a house, property tax. It's another 1 to 2% gone. Now let's start talking about how many vehicles do you own? Vehicle tax. You got property taxes on those. So I mean, before you know it, it took 50%. 50% of your money be gone in taxes.
Yeah, they can suck a dick.
That's it. That's all.
Like
Just suck,
honestly, like if I ever got called to jury duty for a tax evasion case, guess what? Not guilty. And a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, you got it. Now, I want to point something else out right here, Corey, because McDonald's was notorious for the longest times of having the dollar menu. You know, things you get for $1. Well, they ain't quite got the dollar menu anymore, Corey, but they do got buy one add one for $1 menu. Double cheeseburger.
That's an interesting approach. Look, I understand they're trying. I've watched the interviews of the CEO
Yeah,
of
McDonald's is actually trying. Yeah, they're actually trying.
Dude, they're like, people are broke. They're like, here's the thing, but how the fuck they can still charge $18 for a Big Mac combo in New York?
That shit is crazy. How does it? Okay, Corey, answer me this: if you live in New York, California, Miami, like all these big cities, how can you buy anything? Like, there's people that go work at these places, but they ain't making $50 an hour at McDonald's, at Starbucks. I'm like, where do y'all live? How do you live? How do you make it? Period. How do you pay rent? How do you pay rent in New York? And you work at Starbucks.
That's another thing. I was having this conversation recently about Colorado, because we have places like Aspen and Vail, where right now in Aspen, the cheapest rental you can find anywhere is like $6,500 a month. I'm pretty sure they have a Starbucks. So who the fuck is working at that Starbucks? Are they sleeping on somebody's couch? They got like 10 baristas in an apartment. Like, what is going on?
Exactly. And we seen, and look, this is ridiculous. We seen the shit in New York. It'd be a damn. And when they say a studio apartment, nigga, you can if you fart. If you fart at the back of the room, it's gonna travel to the front door. You know what I'm saying? You be in your bed and break wind, somebody open the door, they're gonna smell it because they that close to you. I mean, that's literally like
Some of them apartments
300
is like,
square feet.
bro, this dude, there's some apartments that's like 80 square feet.
That's crazy.
Let me see if I can
I'm
find a
like,
picture.
I'm like, dude, they ain't no way, man. I'm like, there is not any way. Like, it's unbelievable. And folks are paying big
Oh,
money for those places.
bro, I just found one right here, right off Google. This 80 square foot New York City apartment costs $17.50 per month,
No fucking way, man. 80 square foot is $1,700.
and there ain't a
You
picture.
must be smoking crack.
Let me see if I can find
It's
New
like,
York smallest apartment. Oh, Google's
somehow
covering for
folks are
somebody because
doing
I
it.
can't find a picture. I can't find a picture of one.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
Oh, here's one. Here's one. All right, here's one. This one's fucking. This is. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't believe this is like renting a closet. Like that's the whole apartment here on the right.
Well, bud, what is that? What do you? Is there a place to sleep?
Yeah, there's like a bunk up here.
Oh, you got to climb up.
You gotta climb up,
Oh
and you gotta
my
be under,
God.
and you gotta be under 6 foot. Like, and motherfuckers pay for this. Like, is this an apartment? Look at that apartment.
Oh my God. They ain't even know where to shit. Was there a bathroom in the other one? They must
That's what
have
the
a
window's
community
for.
bathroom. Yeah, for you to stick your ass out of it. You see, this is
Like,
horrendous. This is
yeah.
horrendous. And I think across the world the housing situation is terrible. But what is it? I watched HGTV, and they had the Millionaire Dream Home, and they had the gay dude who hosted it here. Well, they did the same thing over in England with the gay dude in England. I don't know if he's actually gay, but he act like a fag. So I mean that's close enough. But but I was sitting there looking at some of the houses they were selling. He's like, yes, this house right here is they're selling it at a good price, £500,000. I'm like, dude, this house was built in the fucking 1550s, man. I mean, this shit got cobblestone. It look like somebody just put it. They put it together fucking 400 years ago, and ain't done shit to it. But stick a damn stick a window unit in there. I'm like, bro, there ain't no way. It's like, oh man, this is actually in a great location. I said, yeah, nigga, but the house is shit, man. I'm but I think in England, I mean, I don't think they down with the AC. I don't think a whole lot of the places got the air conditioning.
Um,
They still rolling around musty butt out there.
So we don't have a lot of AC out here. A lot of the places out here in Colorado don't have AC either. We
You
don't have.
probably don't need it because you fucking
Um,
cold as shit most of the year.
we have centralized heat, but we don't have a centralized AC at all. And I find I don't need an AC. I live my where I live, we have a split level. So half of the house is like underground, and half the house is above ground. So where I'm at is always cool, even in the summertime.
Yeah, if
But some places,
you're in the
man,
underground part.
yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah, yeah. Yeah, and
my
put
window to the ground is like the window to the ground is at my eye level currently. So
yeah, plus it's like hot out there in Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
no, in the
It ain't
summer
like
you get like
here.
90s, but it's nothing. It's dry,
Yeah, because the humidity's not high. So that's
right?
what's different as opposed to here. But like in North Carolina, you know what the deal is. North Carolina, when it gets 90 and humidity's up, you walk outside, everything on you's wet completely. You're completely soaked immediately. It just is what it is. It is what it is within that. But yeah, I mean, you know, housing, food, all that stuff. But I mean, I guess eventually it's got to come to a head. I remember this. I remember they were talking about the tariffs and Nike. I seen they put on their shoes they added $5 to the price of all their shoes. And I started laughing. They're like, folks are like, "Oh man, you see, tariffs are hitting us because they added $5 to their shoes." I was like, I don't give a fuck. They gonna have to come back to me, nigga. You think I'll see you at the outlet, dog? You know what I'm saying? Hey, when you sitting on them stock of shoes, eventually you're gonna have to come off that price, bruh. I I I can play the game too. You know what I'm saying? I can play this game. I know what the deal is, but because I buy basketball shoes, all right, I buy a lot of 'em. I wait till they go on sale. They come out, I was like, "Oh yeah, these basketball shoes are $160." I said, "That's what you think. I'm gonna get them for 80." Like, no, they're 160, man. I'm like, dog, in 2 months they're gonna come off that price because they're gonna have too much stock,
So I
and
don't
they're
like
coming
sneaker
out with the
prices at
next one.
all. Sneaker prices piss me off. Okay, so um, I grew up wearing Converse All Stars. You could literally buy a brand new fucking pair of All Stars for like $20. Tax is like $22 out the door. Motherfucking cheapest fucking All Stars I can find now is like $55. I don't know
Oh
what the
yeah,
fucking did fucking canvas get expensive all of a sudden? Give me a fucking break.
yes, yes, Corey, it went up like everything else, man, for some reason.
Ridiculous.
For some reason, Corey, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the topic of the day. Is cancel culture making a comeback? Of course, we had the recent death of Charlie Kirk, and we had multiple people, thousands of people, mocking his death, and so we've seen firings come right after that, uh, after the mocking of his death, and right here recently, I think over the past couple of days, Jimmy Kimmel, they gave him the boot.
So here's my take on this. I'm going to give you my take on the
Okay.
cancel culture thing. First off, all these goddamn liberal fucking communists, all these communists. That's what I'm going to talk. If you're left of Hitler, you're a communist. Okay. So all these fucking communists were doing this shit to Republicans, and they had no problem with it. So when the tables get turned, now they got a problem with it. Freedom. Hey, they had the freedom of speech. No one took that from them. But there's now
Nope.
consequences for that speech. And there will always be consequences for fucking speech, no matter what the fuck you say. So I don't have any problem with people getting fired for that shit. The Jimmy Kimmel situation, here's how I see it. We have lived under a co-opted media since the 50s, right?
Mhm.
1950s. We have been a CIA-controlled media ever since. So I have zero sympathy for anyone on that fucking CIA media side who gets fucking... These people can get run over by a fucking bus, and it wouldn't even be a fraction of the damage that they've done to this country through propaganda. So I have zero sympathy for Jimmy fucking Kimmel. Is the government using their pressure to silence him? No. He is not an individual spouting his individual viewpoints. He's pushing a government line, a CIA line, because the CIA and the government are seemingly, we haven't figured out this new relationship yet, but it's not completely
Mhm.
aligned. I can tell you that much.
Right.
So I have no problem with censoring the old guard establishment media. End of fucking story. Put those people in a gulag.
Okay. Well, we got something up here from Chris. Said Jimmy Kimmel's contract was expiring 2026, wasn't renewed, and he was talking about retiring. You can verify this. I lean more towards the conspiracy side of the kid further shaking the ant jar.
So he has sucked. I mean, he sucks. I mean, he hasn't been funny since like the Man Show. And
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's not. All those, like, all the late night guys are like, man,
they're all propagandists. I mean, they're all government
yeah,
propagandists. They're all on for the vaccine. They didn't have an individual thought in their fucking head. Yeah, like fuck that whole old guard media.
yeah, and there was a lot of people that were they were coming out and saying it's like, man, it's not right. That folks are getting fired for going up there and expressing their viewpoints of Charlie Kirk. And I was like, well, these people thought and they literally said this. They believe that Charlie Kirk should die uh, because of his opinion. So Isn't it fair enough for you to get fired because of your opinions? I mean, you wish death upon the man.
Well, here's the thing. It's not so much their opinions. You can have all the opinions in the fucking world. When you go on a
Right.
fucking multimedia platform and you tell the whole world that somebody should fucking die, or you laugh at their death, you know, you have the right to do that, and I'll never take that from you. But you just demonstrated you're a fucking cunt and you deserve to lose your job. So it's kind of on you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, but because people are gonna come into the job and they're gonna recognize you. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you're that person that was laughing that somebody died." Yeah, I'm not doing business here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like, and a company is gonna be like, "Bro, we can't have you on social media laughing at somebody's death." I mean, that's bad for the bottom line. Like, that's horrendous for the bottom line. Because I mean, whether people know this or not, um, half of America, over half of America, did vote conservative. You know, so it's just like it's probably not the time for that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you ain't got the upper hand currently, and so people overplay their hand, and I think people have become more emboldened on the internet. People are stupid, all right, and the issue is that we've got almost too much access to share our opinion because some people don't have the wherewithal to know when something's probably not the best thing to post on the internet. It's kind of like what we talked about, Corey, with the women when they post up there. Oh yeah, my husband's a great guy, but at the same time, I've been thinking about leaving him for 10 years because he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, and I was just like, maybe you shouldn't post that. And it's the same way. It's like maybe you shouldn't go up there on the internet and say, "I'm glad Charlie Kirk's dead." Matter of fact, I love that he's dead. It's like, maybe you shouldn't post that on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You can have those feelings and emotions. Maybe you should harness those within. But no, but the minute they got a feeling, they grab their phone. I mean, the second they got a feeling, and they just go and start playing. I'm like, dude, like nothing's private anymore. Like people won't keep anything secret at all. And I guess I appreciate them because I mean, y'all are showing us who all the assholes are. In real time. And so I don't have to figure it out, by a series of questions or anything. I just wait for you to post something. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just like we'll wait on you. So there were people talking about cancel culture and how the right, the right freedom of speech and things of that nature. Now Pam Bondi, what she was trying to do, that was stupid. She was talking about going and trying to damn prosecute, was it Staples or whatever, because they wouldn't print that either Staples or Office Depot.
Right. Yeah.
They wouldn't print that sigil. It's like, Pam, settle down, okay? They fired the women who wouldn't print it because it was dumb. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we don't print propaganda. I'll be damned. The women tried to say, oh, it's against our policy to print propaganda. Really? My man's like, it's not propaganda, it's a sigil for prayer. It's for the church. It's like, yeah, we can't do that. And so they fired those women, rightfully so. Okay, they've already handled it. Pam Bonnie's like, yeah, let's go in there and let's go try to shut them down because it's like, damn, Pam, motherfuckers were trying to the right was trying to fight for this for years where you couldn't force somebody to do something just uh, because of the people's religious belief. I believe it was the person with the cake making a wedding cake for a gay couple, and they said they couldn't do that because it's against our religion. We believe it should be one man, one woman, and went and sued and all this other stuff. And so, uh, denial of services has always been a thing.
Well,
Okay,
I thought like you go into a place and it's got a sign on the wall that says we reserve the right to refuse service to anybody, and that's always like,
right? Uh huh.
so what the fuck? That doesn't apply to cake bakers. Well, the cake baking
Well,
thing
you
was
know
a
what
setup. The people who actually
Yeah.
requested the cake, they went out of their way to they basically went out of their way hunting for somebody who wouldn't make them the cake. You know what I mean? That was I think that's how that thing ended up being resolved, was because they turned out to be a bunch of fraudsters.
Right. Right. That's it. Most of it fraud. I mean, most of it is setups, fraud, trying to get somebody out of pocket. Like Dame Dash said, "You triggering me. You're trying to get me out of pocket."
Yeah, who the fuck is that guy? I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Bo, you know who Dame Dash is, Bo? Dame Dash, Jay-Z, Rockefeller, Rockaware. Dame Dash is one who got Jay-Z on the map
Bro, I'm
with his
white, bro.
music
I don't know
company.
none of this stuff.
Yeah, Dame Dash. Yeah, that's Rockefeller. Rockefeller Records, Rockaware. That's the guy. Music
So
mogul.
one thing I never understood, like I look at some of these music mogul types who are obvious above and beyond over the top personalities, and these people are characters, right? These people I can't ever see sitting down in a serious business meeting with fucking representatives of a company to distribute their shit worldwide. Like I'm looking like, how the fuck do these people who work for legitimate worldwide global networks sit down with these fucking people who have no couth whatsoever to work out business deals? Can you see
He
Lil
got some
Jon sitting in a motherfucking room with some professionals working out a deal? No, it's like a joke. It's a total joke to me. I don't
No,
understand
no,
how half
look.
of these fucking things get off the ground.
You ain't seen no, but ho, you ain't seen Little John outside of him. Yeah, you ain't. But he had a show on HGTV where he was there renovating houses. He like a well-spoken Negro, man. His front was his music. That was his front. That was his whole front. He don't even act like that. It's just
So what you're saying
like,
is none of those people really act like that. It's all basically just a front.
it's a front. Now I
Because
think Dame Dash
okay,
act like that.
like anybody who fucking can sit down in a goddamn room with Sexy Red and work out some legitimate business deal, I was like,
Yeah,
give me a
that ain't
break on
happening.
that one.
That ain't happening.
Like the
But
girl
I
who didn't want
mean,
to be a magician, like the stupid girl who was
yeah,
the, you know what I'm talking about.
yeah. Look, when you got lyrics that says "my coochie pink, my booty hole brown," when you got lyrics like that, there's no discussion to be had. Okay, I mean, that's sexy red lyrics. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with. I've seen a rash of female artists right here recently rapping, doing music videos in front of KFC. I'm just like, what's going on here?
I did see that. I did see that recently.
Wiggy Meister says, "Shawty, what that thing do?" I look. I mean, I guess you can find out what that thing. Do. But I'm like, man, I will pass. Okay, I will pass. Matter of fact, but this brings me to a story. I was walking out of the gym the other day, and there was these three chicks in the car, and they were in an old hoopty car. This thing beat up, and they just walked up, and they had the windows rolled down. They were like, "Hey," I was like, "What up?" And I kept walking. They were like, "Hey, come back." I was like, "No." I'm not fucking with y'all, man. I'm saying it's just like y'all ratchet ass bitches in this car. I mean, I'm not messing with y'all. All right. And then my buddy, he was right behind me, and they stopped him. And so I talked to him the other day. I said, "Hey, man, what they want?" And it's like, man, they were trying to get me to go somewhere with them. I was like, "Would you mess with?" He said, "Hell no." I said, "No, man, I ain't messing with these skeezers. They probably gonna take me somewhere, and they have their pimp beat me up." You know what I'm saying? That's what happened right there. Either that, you get some type of STD. Uh, but yeah, the music industry is a beast within itself. All right, and the fact that any of these people have any money is actually amazing because the damn record companies take most of your shit. Hell, they give you a loan. They take the rights to your music and all kind of shit. So, like, like you pretty much like give your soul, sell your soul to the devil whenever you sign with a record label. Which now, because of social media, people don't have to sign with them. They just put their music out on social media, and they can kind of build themselves up that way. So it's kind of
Yeah, but
people
like
kind of broken away.
the industry. Here's the thing, though, man. Like when it comes to music in particular, like independent media is one thing. People going off doing their own thing, and they form a show, it becomes big, and this and that. But music, man, like I hate to say it, but the record labels really were the gatekeepers of quality. Unfortunately, I hate to
Right.
say it
Okay.
because
Okay.
they genuinely were. Like they genuinely sifted out the bullshit from the legitimate acts. Because how many fucking bands out there suck and don't deserve a deal? And I don't want you to do it on your own. Fuck you, right? So the music industry, at least, has been a very good arbiter of fucking talent. At least, I mean, there's a lot of people who probably should have had deals who never got them, but man, fuck. The cream always rose to the top in that field. Now it seems like the cream doesn't rise to the top, and you got people like Sexy Red making millions of dollars when she fucking music is total dog shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Chris asked, "Did y'all ever hear Eminem's Ozzy Osbourne tribute? That shit sounded like it was copied straight from AI." I
No,
didn't
I
hear
didn't
that.
hear about that.
What did he rap Crazy Train? Is that what he
I'll never
did?
forget I'll never forget the first time I ever heard Eminem. It must have been 19 whatever whenever that fucking hi, my name is whatever that song
Oh
was
yeah,
whenever that
yep,
came out. I
yep.
literally it came on the TV. It was a bunch of us at a friend's house and we were just hanging out and it came on the television and I literally thought that I was being punked. I was like, this ain't a real song, is it? I was like, what is this? Like it really it was so ridiculous at the time that I was like, this can't be real, but it was real.
Eminem, yeah, Eminem made his claim to fame was his over the top lyrics, like just like outlandish shit he was saying. That's his claim to fame. That's it. So his more recent stuff, he had gotten a little bit more serious, and folks are like, "Nigga, please, we don't want to hear no serious shit. We want to hear, that crazy shit. Hopping out with two broken legs, trying to walk it off." Saying, I mean, crazy shit like that. I mean, so he kind of went like he almost went like mainstream instead of just staying just insane with his lyrics, talking shit about people. Well, he talked shit about the Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears, all kind of people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
But
that was
I'd say
his stick.
by the time his third album came out, everything just sounded the same at that point, and I was kind of over it. That second album he
Well,
did, the Marshall Mathers one, the one with it's like you have a black and white cover, and there's one with like the curtain, the red curtain on the front. Those two albums were pretty good.
people shouldn't have no more than 3 albums anyway.
You're right. It seems
You
like there's
got
a
you got
rule
about
in most music. Well, for me, it's a rule of four. Usually, the first four albums are good, and then everything sucks. Like Metallica, perfect example. Megadeth, perfect example. Slayer, perfect example. All these metal bands I grew up on, four albums, and everything after that's generic. The only band that's cut out of that has been Fish, who continue to write the greatest songs of all time. They got
there
like
it
20
is.
great
You see
albums.
what happened, guys? Look, you got about 36 to 48 songs. That's what you got. All right. And for most people, they don't even have an album that's a full banger. How many full banger albums can you say? Minus Fish. How many other albums can you say I can turn it on and I don't have to skip a song?
You got to forgive me, man. Cannibal Corpse, bro. Like fucking Red Before Black. Ooh, so good.
Okay, can't say it. That was expecting me to say. I was like, it's a Cannibal Corpse. Oh, Chris says Nickelback's the exception. What are you talking about? Every Nickelback song sounds like the other one. You know, I mean, they sound all the exact same, which I guess is fine. It's like Breaking Benjamin. It's like, look, we got a song structure, we got a sound. People have bought it, so I'm not fucking it up. And sometimes people try to experiment and things of that nature. And you be like, ooh, and so they got to go back to what works. It's okay for me. I think the best rock metal album for me of all time would be the Disturbed Believe album. I can turn on this Disturbed Believe album and I don't have to skip a single song, top to bottom, from
All right,
Prayer all the way to Devour.
Let me do a serious thought on what album I could put on and not skip a single song. I probably got a couple. Okay, so the very first Mighty Mighty Boss Tones album is a fucking top 10 record for me. That album I can listen to start to finish, and it's done in like a half hour. It's super quick. What else? Gets kind of tough. It's so much. What else? Oh man, it's harder than it seems, huh?
Yeah, I'm talking about you cut it on. You ain't gotta hit skip. You ain't gotta fast forward. You ain't gotta be like, damn, this is part of the song I don't like. Like it's banger, start to
Okay,
finish.
the Rolling Stones, "Exile on Main Street." Probably one of the best. That and like the Beatles' White Album are genuinely like some of the greatest albums of all time. Those, I love those fucking records. Those are amazing fucking records. What else? I can't really think of a whole lot.
I just got to be honest. For me, it's just the Disturbed Believe album. Like that's it. Like I don't think maybe maybe Kill Switch Engage into Heartache. Yeah, I think I can listen to that one all the way through. Hold on a second. Let me just.
And of course, Anti-Capital by Ass Suck, the greatest grindcore band of all time.
Corey, you said by Ass Suck.
Yeah, by Ass Suck. Oh, we can play some Ass Suck because I know this. I know the guy. He won't sue us.
We can play it because I know he won't sue us. Yeah. So yeah. Kill Switch Engage in the Heartache album. Yeah. Yep. Front to back.
Kill Switch Engage
No
is
question.
good. They're pretty technical.
Yeah. In the Heartache. That was the first. Yeah, that was the first album I heard from them.
All right, this is Ass Suck. This is one
is
of my favorite bands of all time. I grew up on this fucking band. I saw their last show ever at the Blue Chair record store in Tampa. These guys are fucking the best, and they've influenced all kinds of bands. Here we go. Obligation, no choices, our solution. There you go.
Ass Suck. Look, man. I'm not sure about that name, okay? Something about that name just I don't know. It's triggering. The name is triggering. Oh man, hey, we got off topic real quick. Hey, look, cancel culture. It's okay. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you suck anyway. You're getting canceled.
Yeah, y'all were canceling the dog shit out of us. Y'all deleted my damn YouTube channel and all kind of shit. Y'all cost me damn a bunch of viewers and probably some potential dust. So you know what? Fuck y'all. All right. I mean, so if you get canceled right now because you did some stuff, I wasn't even doing no dumb shit. I was just trying to give folks some information. I wasn't even getting up there and saying I hope nobody passes away. Or I'm glad they passed. My shit got taken off. So if you get fired from your job because you're a dumbass, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my 2 cents on that particular thing right there. We appreciate everybody for being with us on this episode of Beyond the Cube. Corey was on Jake Shields the other week. Is that live yet? I don't think it's live yet. Is it?
It was live, and you want to hear the weirdest thing? So I did Jake's before. I did Myron's a bunch of times. I've done some big shows. And every time I do these big shows, I get reaction. I get an email. I get bunches of emails. I usually sell a bunch of books. I get some subs to my Substack. I did fucking Jake Shields show. We talked about the Holocaust. I didn't get one fucking reaction, anything. No emails, no subs to nothing, no additions to my ex, nada. It was like it never happened. Weirdest fucking thing ever.
Really?
Yes.
Because that's a big audience.
Yes. Yeah, oh, we had 11,000 live viewers on X at one time and a couple thousand on Rumble at the same time. And it was like I didn't even do the fucking show. The weirdest thing ever. Never, ever had to happen. I've been doing this 10 fucking years.
Yeah, that's what they call that. Sus. Seems a little sus.
It's sus. It's a statistical improbability.
Yeah, it definitely seems a little sus.
I literally should have gotten 3 or 4 emails, probably 5 or 6 subs to the Substack. You know, I should have been able to detect
at least something. A few books or something.
Yeah, a couple books. Oh, my books have been selling pretty good lately. I've been selling a couple books a day for the last like 6 weeks. Every day I've been selling books, which is wild. I've never been. It's not a lot, you know. It's 1 or 2 books a day, but it's fucking consistent. It's really good. I've been stoked.
Okay. Oh, well, that's good. So, people listening, if it's your first time here, I mean, we appreciate it. Shit, where you been? Corey has books. Yeah, Corey. Don't you have something better to do with your life? Corey does have books. Okay, A Wonder from History, JFK Extraordinaire. That's what he is. That's what he devoted his life to, his life's work. The JFK book.
And people will really come to appreciate it long after I'm dead. That's how it's
yes, go. That's when he'll really start making money when he's dead. So get the JFK book. And that's the way it is. Artists don't make money until they die. It's just stupid, man. It's like the most ignorant thing ever. So get that. He also has a new book, Lee Harvey Oswald in Black and White. You can purchase that as well. Substack, bloodhistory.substack.com. He is releasing content all the time on that. So you get your daily dose of history from the veil of
forget all about that stuff, man. I don't want you buy none of that. I want you to go buy Independent Media Token. That's what everybody needs to go buy. Support me by buying Independent Media Token.
Yeah, there you go. And you got to get you some Solana first. Remember that. You can't just go buy Independent Media Token. Phantom Wallet is the best way to get this thing going. All right. Get some Solana first. Transfer it into the Independent Media Token so we can go ahead and let this thing take off to the moon. We want to climb the scales. We want to be up there at number 2 because Bitcoin will always be number 1. So why can't Independent Media Token be number 2? I don't see why it can't be. You know, so we just need everybody to jump on board. Corey, I was gonna say something about if there was any movies coming out, but there's not. So I left that alone.
Bro, I'm back to watching reruns of Supernatural for the at least the 4th time, at least minimum 4th time I'm going through the series. And it's sad when like the best entertainment is shit that's like 15 years old. It's fucking sad.
Yeah,
like,
that is sad.
I don't give a. I'm gonna watch Wednesday season 2 because I think what's her face is fucking hot. So I watch it just to stare at her.
Somebody said it looks like the soul's been sucked from her eyes.
Like yeah, it happens all Hollywood. Yeah, the original, you know, her clone is a little rough, but I mean, still, she looks pretty fucking good.
Clone's rough, but I still bang her. Guys, we appreciate you being with us. That's a good outro, isn't there? Clone's rough. Should still get the D. We'll catch y'all Sunday on day 0. And we should be in a few weeks we'll be back with the UFC. There was no UFC events this month as far as a pay-per-view. But there'll be 2 next month.
The fight nights have been okay. I've been trying to catch them if I could. Stream East got popped, and I don't know where we're getting the streams from now. So
yeah, next week, fight night, horrendous. But they threw Australia the bird. That's where they're going with it. And they threw them the bird. Like, Jinger Tafa's like the damn co-main event. I'm like, ooh, 6-4? Jinger Tafa? No
Jinger
cardio?
Tafa, is he related to Kunta Kinte?
close to it from some of them, one of them jungles. Hey, Beyond the Cube, your boy HQ420, powerful Corey Hughes, the not so grumpy now he was at the beginning. So we catch y'all next week on Beyond the Cube. Peace.